What she's doing right now is 100% torture, 110-pound little chickie, and she has a 250-pound man. And we're to believe that this is supposed to be right. I'm sorry, I live in the real world. I apologize.
Okay.
You're gonna put this giant man in this tiny little claustrophobic space.
Bruh.
I'll tell you what though, you guys' cars are nice. You can see where the money's going. All the tax dollars. Look at that, man. I mean, you know, I'm serious. It sparkles, you know? Top of the line sound, top of the line lights, and then the gear you guys got. You know, in California, they outlawed body armor for people, but the gear you guys got, you could shore up Fallujah. You guys may lose me on this audit because I'm so cold. I was just driving by and I was wearing a pair of shorts. I didn't plan on auditing, but I saw this copper. Oof. Sorry, my hands are shaking. Let me put my other phone down. It's so cold outside. My hands are shaking. There's no license plate on the truck up there. Just so you guys know, I hear a baby. There's a baby inside that Suburban right there, and the baby is crying. Kind of weird situation, right? It's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Like someone's standing there filming you, right? It is awkward, right? It's like, there's a little awkwardness to it. Because I mean, like you're right here and I'm right here. It's a little awkward, right? I mean, man to man. I mean, she got scared and called for backup. Was there a bulletin about me? Because I sued you guys?
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Oh, it was a little smirk right there. I saw a little something. Was there a bulletin? Was there a meeting? Did they say, hey, there's gonna be a guy around here, might be filming you, don't engage with that guy? Is that what happened? Because I've read about the lawsuits that have been filed here in Clark County. It's funny, a lot of them go nowhere. Do you know that? People just throw in the towel and they give up. See, it's like my job to teach you. And sometimes I have to go to jail for that, but I'm willing to do it because it's my right to film you, you know? It's my right. You know, it's funny, I can come to this road right here, this strip of road anytime, and almost always find coppers pulling people over. Do you know that? Because I gotta get footage, right? Because I'm a journalist and I cover cops. The other amazing part is that most of the time when I come down here to film, the people you pull over are black.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I'll tell you what though, you guys' cars are nice. I mean, you can see where the money's going, you know? All the tax dollars, look at that, man. I mean, you know, I'm serious, it sparkles, you know? Top of the line sound, top of the line lights, and then the gear you guys got. You know, in California, they outlawed body armor for people, but the gear you guys got, you could shore up Fallujah, you know? There was a bulletin about me, wasn't there? They said something. They said this guy coming around and then we arrested him and he sued us. Is that going around the cop shop? Is that, you guys talking about that? That $5 million lawsuit I filed? I'm just wondering, is that what the talk is? I don't know. She smirked and smiled a second ago so that she knows something. She's got some inside information. You know, Rodriguez versus United States 2015, it talks about the length of time for a reasonable stop. I've been here for 21 minutes. I don't know if that's reasonable, you know? I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know if these folks have the wherewithal to, you know, file suit against you or press their rights, but that's a long stop. That's a long stop to run ID. The Suburban is still running, so Copper's not scared that they're gonna run off. I found these people pulled over here. Oh, those are your kids? I mean, just so you know, constitutional law scholar over here, that's a Fourth Amendment violation to see her driver's license to be able to drive a car. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's a Fourth Amendment violation to say I have. She hasn't committed a crime. She doesn't have to prove that she's a licensed driver. She can show up and say, I can take the car, and you can release it to her without showing a driver's license. I'm just saying. Oh, she's strapping on the blue gloves. They're strapping up their blue gloves. They got their blue gloves coming on here. Blue gloves coming on, folks. See that? Ooh, they love the blue gloves. They love the blue gloves. Ooh, he's ready in the back here. They gloved up, folks. They gloved up. Ooh, scary, scary. What happens next? What happens next? Ooh, they're calling him out of the car. Gloved up, he's gloved up. Come back here, large black man, once again in this area of town. And now he goes into the torture cuffs. What she's doing right now is 100% torture. She is literally torturing that man right now. It is extraordinarily painful. And now we have Ponytail, okay, 110-pound little chickie, and she has a 250-pound man. And we're to believe that this is supposed to be right. We're to believe that. Sorry. I'm sorry, I live in the real world. I apologize. Now he's gonna cop-splain why her son has to go to the dungeon. They're really cutting him some slack and they're not gonna tow the vehicle. They're gonna release it to mom. If this full-grown man twisted his body, boop, ponytail would fly. But this is right. We should. So he's cop-splaining. He's cop-splaining. And then, oh, they got another copper on the scene. Another copper. Here comes another, look, another just swinging sausage comes into the scene. Look at him standing around. There's nothing going on. They're just arresting this dude because, well, that's what their job is, to arrest people. They're just doing their job. She just has to arrest people. She can take the car. And now this guy's coming back here. He's got nothing to do. He's got nothing to do. Because this guy's not going to resist once the coppers got him. But he has to go in torture cuffs. He's got to go in torture. Oh, let's watch this. Let's watch this seating here. Let's watch this. Look at, they're going to put this giant man. They're going to put this giant man in this tiny little claustrophobic space. It's always torture. There's never a time getting stuffed into a space that small in bars, shackled. There's no time it's not torture and abuse. You know, he's literally going through hell right now. She's trying to, here's Ponytail, putting this giant dude in there. I mean, he can't get in. He's trying to get in. He's struggling. So, you know, let me guess, cuffs are too tight? Every day. I mean, he's a pretty big dude, Ponytail. You couldn't use two pair of cuffs on that guy? Yeah, so just so everybody knows, he said, please loosen the torture cuffs, because torture cuffs are always torture. There's never a time that torture cuffs are not torture. She's torturing him right now, and these men are complicit in the torture of that man. That man's being tortured, he's being kidnapped. Everything you're seeing is wrong. The only right thing is that mom gets to drive the car away. Where's the bleeding person? Where's the victim? Thank you. Thank you. You didn't provide a service, you ruined their lives. You caused them so much heartache and pain. Thank you. Thank you so much for your service. She should say thank you. Thanks for not stealing her car. All right, Pigtail, good job. You arrested this guy. Way to go. You're making the world safer because he's going to the dungeon. Ma'am, there's hundreds of people watching. Could you tell us why he was arrested?
I have no idea.
They just arrested him? Was he on probation or anything like that?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So, but was there someone bleeding? Is there someone bleeding in the streets right now that he left them bleeding on the ground?
No.
Okay. There's no babe weeping and crying that he's a victim of your son? Okay. So then they're taking him to a dungeon for why? How come?
I have no idea.
But he's definitely going to a dungeon, right? How much is it? Do you know how much it is to get him out?
No.
Way to go, guys. Way to go. Congratulations. Congratulations, men. You'll go down as oppressors and jailers and executioners and all that stuff, but you know what I'm saying? Good job, guys, though. Good life choice. Good life. You know, there's a lot of things you could choose to do with life, but you chose to do this. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. You really can't do anything else. You don't have any other skills. What else could be your job? Could you be a carpenter? I'm just wondering. Could you be a woodworker? A painter? I'm just wondering, what else could you do? You probably couldn't do anything, or you would do something else, because this is a crap job, bro. Way to ruin someone's life, boys. Good job. He's going to the dungeon. Way to back him up. Get him in there, boys. Lock him up, bro. That's your job. Lock him up. Get him locked up. You got that guy in jail. Way to go. Way to go. Good life choice, bro. Good life choice. Got to keep the camera still rolling, because you got to keep rolling until the pigs are away from you. Because, you know, as you know, this is your weapon. This is your weapon. This is your ammunition. This is your bullets. This is everything that you need. You know, but the problem is if you don't show the filthy pigs your driver's license, then they're not going to let you take the car, and they're going to impound the car, and it's going to cost you so much money. So you're forced to violate your own Fourth Amendment to show them your identification to be able to take a vehicle that belongs to your loved one or significant other. If the cops are going to let you take a car, then that means that you have to show them your identification. Do they have a right to ask for your identification? And do they have a right to renege on offering to let you take the vehicle if you say, I'm not going to show you my identification, but I do have a driver's license? Do they have the right to say, well, then I'm going to renege on that and I'm going to impound the vehicle? That's an interesting question. Someone go on to ChatGPT right now and find out the answer. All right, Playboys, I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Strength in numbers. See you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.